Hi students, in this video I'll be going through questions 7, 10 and 13 of the WA3 revision worksheet 1. So these questions are regarding polygons. Right, so let's start with question 7a. Okay, so over here in question 7a, we actually have a pentagon. How do I know it's a pentagon? It has 5 sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 sides. Okay, so a 5-sided polygon is known as a pentagon. Okay, and we are asked to find the value of x. All right, so for this particular question, you can see here, they give us a couple of interior angles, 104, 90. Okay, the right angle over here. Okay, this one is not given, but as you can see, we are given the exterior angle. So we should be able to find the interior angle very easily. And the other two interior angles are x, which we are required to find. So in this case, it becomes rather straightforward for this question. If we can find the sum of the interior angles, then these 5 angles added together, we can form an equation and equate it to the sum of the interior angles, and then we should be able to solve to find x. All right. Okay, but first let's try to find this angle AED over here. So angle AED plus 78 degrees will be equals to 180. Okay, so this is by adjacent angles on a straight line. Okay, so from here we can calculate angle AED very easily to be 102 degrees. Okay, then from here 102 degrees. Do you recall the formula to find the sum of interior angles of a polygon? Right, so that is a very important formula that you definitely need to know. Okay, sum of interior angles of pentagon. Okay, in this case, it's a pentagon. Okay, but it's also polygon. Okay, in general, polygon. Okay, so it will be n minus 2 times 180 degrees. So in this case, because it's a pentagon, so n will be 5. Okay, n is the number of sides. So 5 minus 2 times 180, so you get 540 degrees. Okay, 540 degrees. So now we can formulate our equation and then solve the equation to find x. Okay, so let's start with x over here. So x plus 90. Okay, let's go in the anti-clockwise direction. Plus 102 plus x. Right, actually we can do maybe without the degree sign. Okay, plus 104 equals to 540. Okay, so we formulate this equation. Okay, so if you solve, you get 2x. Okay, we'll bring all the numbers to the right side. So 540 minus 90 minus 102 minus 104. Okay, that will give us 2x to be 244 and dividing by 2 on both sides. X will be 122. All right, so not a difficult question. So definitely the important formula that you need to know will be sum of interior angles of a polygon is n minus 2 times 180 degrees. All right, let's move on to part B of the question 7. Okay, so over here we have a hexagon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Okay, so 6 sides we have a hexagon. Okay, so for this question, the main focus is on the exterior angle. So we have one exterior angle over here, 65. The second one, 40. Third one, 75. Fourth one is 32. And the fifth one is 80. Right, the last exterior angle is not given to us. Okay, but we can extend out this way. And let us call this y degrees. Right, so now we need to find x, right? So remember, one exterior angle and the adjacent interior angles are always add up to 180. So if I can find y, then I'll be able to find x. Okay, so for this bio question, you need to make use of your knowledge about the exterior angles. So do you recall what is the sum of exterior angles of a polygon? Okay, if you recall, the sum of exterior angle of a polygon is always equals to 360. So this will enable us to actually find the value of y, and then after we can find x, all right? So y is the sixth exterior angle. Okay, so in this case, y plus the other five exterior angles, okay, will be equals to 360. Okay, so this one is a sum of exterior angles. Okay, sum of exterior angles of polygon, right? It will be 360. So if we bring all numbers over to subtract, we will be able to get y equals to 68. Okay, and once you get y equals 68, we'll just use adjacent angles on the straight line to find x. So now x plus 68 will be equals to 180. Right, so these adjacent angles on a straight line. Okay, so x will be equals to 112. Right, so just like that. Right, so not a difficult question. So the second important thing you need to know, okay, from this video is this. Okay, sum of exterior angles of a polygon. Sum of exterior, okay, I missed out something here. Sum of exterior angles of polygon, okay, equals to 360. Right? Okay, this one. Okay, so the sum of exterior angles of polygon. Okay, so should be this way. Okay, let's now move on to question 13. Okay, question 13. So in question 13, we have A, B, C, D is part of a regular polygon. So AB, BC, and CD are three sides of the regular polygon. Okay, with angle ABC to be 144. So angle ABC is okay, so something to take note. This is a regular polygon. Okay, so angle ABC is one of the interior angles. So if it's a regular polygon, then all the interior angles are equal. So this means that angle BCD is also 144. So this is something that you can put into the diagram. Okay, so that you don't have to keep reading the question. The info is there already. Okay, the moment you look at the diagram. Okay, the sides AB and DC are produced. So they extend two sides of the polygon, and then they meet at E, okay, produced to meet at E. Find the number of sides of the polygon. All right, so the easiest way to find the number of sides of a regular polygon is to actually look at the exterior angles. Okay, because we know that the sum of exterior angles, right? If you recall, okay, from the previous question, sum of exterior angles of polygon is 360 degrees. So an n-sided polygon, a polygon with n sides, okay, n sides, okay. Um, Okay, so if it's a regular polygon, all the exterior angles are also the same. So n times each exterior angle will be equals to 360. So if I want to find the number of sides, which is n, right, then the easiest way will be to take 360 divided by each exterior angle. So that will be the easiest way. Okay, so from here, we can apply this approach for this question. So we want to find the exterior angle. Okay, remember one exterior angle plus the interior angle will be equals to 180. All right, so that's basically what we want to do. So each exterior angle will be 180 minus the interior angle. Okay, so this will give us 36. Okay, then we just take 360 divided by 36. We will be able to get n already. So n will be equals to 360 over 36 degree. So that will give you 10. Right? So that will be the easiest way. Okay, so to find the exterior angle first. Right? Okay, calculate angle BEC and CDB. Okay, so BEC is over here, all right? So I'm sure you can somehow see, okay, the way to solve it already. So if this is 36, then this will also be 36, correct? Then BEC is a triangle, so we can find BEC quite easily, right? So let's do that. So angle BEC will be equals to 180 minus 2 times 36 degrees. Okay, so that will be 72, so it's 108 degrees, right? So that's angle BEC, right? Okay, the next one is they want us to find angle CDB. So CDB. Okay, for this question, we need to add in a line, okay? Because CDB, we need to add in a line over here. Okay, CDB. Right, so this is the angle that they want us to find. Okay, always remember that this is a regular polygon. Okay, regular polygon is a regular polygon. Okay, regular polygon. So this means that all the sides have the same length. Okay, so this means that actually triangle BCD is an isosceles triangle. So we already know the angle over here already. So these two angles, CBD and CDB, are actually equal. So we can make use of this info to find angle CDB, right? So angle CDB, okay, let's do the working over here. The CDB will be equals to 180 minus 144 divided by 2. Right, so this is using base angles of isosceles triangle CDB. Right, so from here we will get 18 degrees. All right. Okay, let's move on to the last question for this video. So Carol measured an exterior angle of a regular polygon as 50. So Carol feels that it's a regular polygon and the exterior angle is 50. Okay, Mario immediately said that her answer was wrong. So explain why Mario knew that Carol's measurement was not correct. So this one we will go back to the exterior angle. Okay, so remember, if the question is asking you to find the number of sides, the easiest way is to use the exterior angle approach. So the number of sides, okay, number of sides is 360 divided by the exterior angle, right? So now Carol measured the exterior angle to be 50. Okay, so we are going to make use of this to verify again. Okay, so let n be the number of sides. Let n be the number of sides of the polygon. Okay, so remember the number of sides has to be a whole number. It can't be a decimal like 5.5 or something like that, okay? Because n is the number of sides. So the number of sides is 360 divided by the exterior angle, right? So in this case, Carol said measured the exterior angle to be 50. So if I were to put 360 divided by 50, okay, I'll get n to be 7.2. So we know that something is now incorrect really because n is not a whole number. Right, so now we can conclude, okay, since n is not a whole number, okay, the exterior angle exterior angle cannot be 50 degrees, all right? Okay, if Carol's measurement is very close to the size of angle, so actually Carol, maybe she rounded off the answer lah. Okay, so the actual exterior angle is definitely not 50 as we had found out earlier already. Okay, find the number of sides the polygon has. Okay, so we know that the number of sides okay, times the exterior angle, right, will be 360, right? Okay, so now what we will do is we want to find out the number of sides the polygon has, right? So I will adjust the equation to look like this. Okay, then now what we are going to do is we are going to actually do something like a trial and error. We're going to sub different values of n inside, right? and find which one gives us the exterior angle that is closest to 50. Right, so let's try maybe 6. Okay, so when n equals to 6, okay, exterior angle is 360 over 6, so we get 60. Okay, 60 is rather close to 50, but still not that close yet. Okay, so I'm not going to try any numbers n left 5, because that will just make the exterior angle even bigger and further away from 50. So let's try when n equals to 7, right? So the exterior angle is going to be 360 divided by 7. So it's going to be 51.4 degrees. So this is getting closer to 50 already. So why not try maybe 8? Okay, so when n equals to 8, exterior angle equals to 360 divided by 8. So that will be 45. But this is further away from 50 than 51.4. So we can conclude that the number of sides the polygon has should be 7. Okay, because 51.4 is the closest, okay, to 50 already. All right. So therefore, number of sides equals to 7. All right. So that's how you get the answer for this question. Right, so the important thing to know is sum of interior angles n minus 2 times 180 and sum of exterior angles equals to 360. So if you know these two pieces of knowledge, then you should be able to solve all the questions already. Okay, so remember, whenever you're trying to find number of sides, the best approach is to use the method of the exterior angles, right?